everyone, Scott Collier, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the FA Cup big match preview. Today I'm previewing the fourth round tie versus Wigan Athletic versus West Ham United up at the DW Stadium, 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. Both teams in an excellent run of form going into this one. Wigan unbeaten in their last 14 matches, 9 wins and 5 draws in amongst that, not lost since November of last year. Obviously with us, 7 games unbeaten, good bit of form at the moment. Obviously the draw against Bournemouth on Saturday, you know, a game probably that we could have nicked, but you know, Bournemouth are a tough outfit. Wigan, last round of the FA Cup, took Bournemouth to a replay and then dispatched them 3-0 at home. Obviously with us, we did have to take on extra time and a replay, and extra time, to beat Shrewsbury 1-0, and it was very late on we scored in that in the extra time. So a bit worrying going up there, to be honest. You know, a lot of injuries at the moment. I think we've got 11 players out injured. I'll probably run through them in the predicted 11 show. Tough fixture this is going to be. You know, does Moyes take it seriously? We'll have to wait and see. Last time these two sides met, West Ham run out 2-0 winners at Upton Park. We haven't won in our last 3 visits up to the DW Stadium, and we've not won our last 5 FA Cup fixtures in normal time. You know, bit worrying in that one. You know, we'll have to, as I said, this is going to make this game even more interesting. To be honest, in my opinion, I think we're going to got to be favourites going into this one. I know we're the Premier League outfit and we should be favourites, but as I said, 11 injuries. Obviously losing Arnautovic and Lanzini in the past few days. Lanzini's 6 weeks out, Arnautovic 3 weeks out. Arnautovic has been our best player. You know, our whole change of form seems to have centred around him. So it's going to be very, very interesting what Moyes does for this one. Obviously, we know he's going to play a bit of youth, but we'll have to see how he's going to mix this one up. Wigan will have a fully fit squad for this one, and I expect them to name an unchanged side to what dispatched Bournemouth 3-0. Players for me to watch out for are their top goal scorers in Will Grigg and Powell. You know, 2 players, got a good few goals amongst them so far this season. So they're the 2 to watch for me. I fully expect Bournemouth to line up a 4-2-3-1 formation. You know, as I said, this isn't going to be an easy game. Wigan are going to smell blood in this one. You know, they've already took 1 Premier League scalp this season. They are going to be looking at us as another one, you know, and it's, as I said, it's going to be a very, very tricky fixture for us. So we'll have to wait and see what Moyes is going to do for me. On that note, with the injuries that we have and the fact that we have Crystal Palace on the Tuesday, got a bit of a question for you. I want to read out your comments. I've asked this, I was done on the social with Graham the other day. I don't think it's gone out yet. Hopefully it goes out when this is out, because I want to read some of the comments off of there as well. The FA Cup, with the injuries we have, with the Palace game on a Tuesday, I don't think this cup gets a lot of justice in, you know, it don't get no help from the Premier League with the way they date the fixtures. You know, having to play an FA Cup game on the weekend and then the league game on the Tuesday, you know, there could be a bit more space in between it, let's be honest. And it may force then teams, not force teams, but then teams will give this competition a lot more respect. For me, this is a competition that we need to take seriously. I know we've got a lot of injuries at the minute, but we need to put out the strongest side possible. You know, it is tough, and I can see the argument for not taking it as seriously with Palace. We've got Palace on the Tuesday. Obviously, they got knocked out in the 3rd round, so they won't be playing this weekend. But I just want to gauge the opinion of everyone. You know, should we take this game seriously? Should we take the FA Cup seriously? Or is it more important to stay in the Premier League season after season? You know, my argument is your memories are built on the competitions that you win. You know, we're not going to win the Premier League this season. You know, I very much doubt we'd ever, you know, the chances of us winning the Premier League, unless it's with major investment, are very, very slim. But competitions like the League Cup and the FA Cup, I think we should take it seriously. You know, if we had, I've said this before, if we had actually put a strong side out against Arsenal in the quarterfinals of the League Cup, you know, we've had two-legged semi-final against Chelsea, which, let's be honest, Chelsea are beatable. We are capable of beating Chelsea, then you're in a final. you know, and then we maybe could have been able to take this cup and not as serious. But I just want to know whether it's a generation gap, whether like sort of the younger generation feel more that it's staying in the Premier League no matter what, you know, and the older generation, not so much older generation. Yeah, I'm only 37, so for me, winning trophies is what we're about, what football's all about. You want to win as much as possible, you know. So just let me know what you. I know I've rambled on a bit. Just let me know what you guys think. You know, leave the comments in the section below. If you're watching this on Facebook, leave the comments underneath on that one. If you're on Twitter, tweet us at West Ham Fan TV using the hashtag WHFTV FA Cup. I'll read through some of your comments. I'll probably read a few of the comments out on the Predicted 11 show, just to gauge what you guys think. You know, should we be taking the competition seriously year after year, or is staying in the Premier League the ultimate aim for you guys? Just let me know what you think. Obviously, for me, want to take the FA Cup seriously. Don't want to see West Ham get relegated. But at the end of the day, we can all remember when we won the FA Cup, when we won the Cup Winners' Cup. You know, but can we, in 20 years' time, are we going to remember where we finished in the league? So, you know, that's just how I feel about it. It'd be interesting to see what your guys' opinions are. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with the Predicted 11 show. Don't forget, check out all our other videos. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit a like on the video if you enjoyed if you enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all over the shop for social media. One thing left to say: come on, you irons.